What's going on, guys? This is Mark with Jensen, and I want to invite you to my wealth building with digital real estate Webby. Completely free, no pitch, all value. I want to show you guys 6- and 7-figure revenue generating strategies. If you give me just a few minutes, I'm going to run through a high-level overview of what we have on the inside, and I make a promise to you this is not a typical marketer's webinar, or, I am webinar where we're going to sit and give you fluff and stuff and then try to throw a sales pitch at you for an hour or two. There's nothing for sale, and if you do show up to the Webby, I'm going to give you even more free stuff because I'm a big believer in value first. So, just give me a few minutes. I want to show you guys what we're going to go over in this webinar, and I think you're going to be really impressed. So the first thing I'm going to show you is 4 strategies that can change your life, or if that sounds too cheesy, they can at least explode your income, right? Definitely make you some more money. So I'm going to take you from easy to more advanced methods to have true digital wealth creation at your fingertips, right? When I say advanced, I don't necessarily mean advanced as in technical or you have to have these, refined technical skills. When I say more advanced, I mean it's a little bit more operational, overhead or infrastructure needed. It's just a little bit more work, but you can definitely reap the rewards. There's a lot more than 4 I have to show you, but we can only cover 4 in this webinar because I want to go over some other stuff as well. This is not client work, okay? I need to stress that. Nor is it another Shopify or e-commerce or Facebook training. Nothing wrong with e-com or Shopify. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being proficient at Facebook ads, but there's so much of that right now. It's a very saturated space, and this isn't another Webby on one of those topics, okay? I want to show you how to actually build digital assets that make you residual income, can be sold for major returns, and just throw some extra zeros onto your income fast, right? If you take a look at this quick price list from my friends over at Empire Flippers, you'll see that these sites that people own are being sold for 25 to 35 times the monthly recurring revenue. That's insane, guys. What type of investment are you making 25 to 35 times on? And just to do some quick math, with a bunch of the strategies I show you, it would be super achievable to make $4,000 per month consistently, MRR. And a wise man, Frank Kern, said to never do math live, so I'm going to just use a very simple 25 times. That's a $100,000 flip on a site that's making $4,000 per month. And it's very achievable, guys. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm also going to show you, how you can use automation to work less and make a lot more money. Okay, it's easy, fun, and expensive, and scalable, and those are words that are not usually synonymous with getting a new stream of income going, right, guys? So I'm going to show you how to use one single dashboard to register domains, set up hosting, and listen, you never leave the site. You don't have to go and update DNS records or do a whole bunch of different hoopla, have a bunch of different hosting to manage. Everything's done from one single dashboard. Okay, you can configure tracking numbers, set up opt-in forms, and track all that stuff in this same dash. You never leave. Hopefully you guys are starting to see how once I show you guys this automation, it's gonna seriously change how you do business. Plus, I'm going to show you how to get your rankings checked. You can monitor leads generated. You can check your Google Analytics and Google Search Console, again, without ever leaving that one dashboard. You can manage and sell your leads from one central dashboard and give a partner access so they can come in and say, hey, this lead was great, this lead was not great, or we're going to rent this entire page, we're going to make a payment. All of that stuff's handled through one place, and you can bypass, third-party merchants and get the money straight to your bank. It's a very seamless, simple process, and it makes the sale of thousands of pages on a site or thousands of leads super manageable. And just to go a step farther, you can eliminate your need for designers, developers, virtual managers, even office staff if you really want to cut some cash. This automation can save you an arm and a leg when it comes to payroll. I'm going to show all of this to you guys. No more security issues with WordPress, right? There's no WordPress junk. There's no more slow loading sites. I'm going to show you how to deploy beautiful websites in just a few minutes that cannot be hacked and have lightning speed load times. And I don't want to get into a bunch of technical jargon right here, but I will give you guys the technical details of how this dash is set up and how we can do this, right? Just using this automation. So really exciting stuff. And if anyone knows, I think you have like 7 seconds to capture attention on a website. So just that one tiny thing to have to worry about site speed is now alleviated. This single dashboard automation technology just alleviates just hundreds of headaches that you don't have to think about. You can worry about generating revenue and not these minute details. And I think a lot of you would agree most sites take 5 to 7 seconds to load, so you already kind of lost the person's attention. So to recap, you can build this gorgeous website that can't be hacked. There's no CMS to hack. It loads super fast. You set up your call tracking numbers, email forms, everything's tracked in a dashboard. You can monetize the leads. You can deploy 5 sites at the click of a button. You can deploy 100 sites. You can deploy a 100-page or a 5-page or 50-page site, right? The options are limitless. It's really cool. I'm going to show you how to do so much automation using one single dashboard. It's going to blow your mind. And maybe even something a lot more fun is I'm going to show you how to make money hand over fist, okay? I'm going to teach you a bunch of ways to monetize this information and create a recurring and passive income ASAP. You guys can literally generate money with this within the first 7 to 14 days. I want to show you strategies like getting paid before you ever lift a finger, because that's always great, right? Using someone else's capital. And it's still not client work, right? But the money is in your hand before a single lead is generated. I'm going to show you how I made $27,000 in the first month of performing this one monetization strategy. And before you roll your eyes and say, oh, I've heard this story before, I'm also going to tell you how I failed really hard at this so you can have a learning experience. So the 27K, those results are certainly not typical, and I'm going to be 100% transparent how I completely bombed that business. But again, I know a group of people collectively doing like 50 million per year with that business, so it's super viable. I'm going to show you what I learned, and we're going to just dig deep into that. I'm going to show you a cool strategy I case studied on making a quick $30,000 on a low investment side project. This is actually case studied on a website where their entire goal is to sell and flip websites. So I'm going to show you guys that case study. It's really cool. It's fun. And it made a quick $30,000 on a very small amount of money invested. I'm going to show you guys an authority model we're using to generate a boatload of leads and eventually sell to a large company in the same niche. And I don't mean just the leads. I mean the entire brand and the entire campaign. You can sell for huge multiples to authoritative brands in that same niche. I'm going to show you a way to passively generate more cash with your properties with very little sales work on your part. I know a lot of people either hate or are intimidated by sales. I'm going to show you how to bypass that almost 100%, and all you have to do is say, give me the money. I know it sounds too good to be true, but I have nothing to sell here, guys. Come find out what I'm talking about, and I'm going to give you more. There's so much free stuff, tons of value I'm going to give away. So just to recap, guys, I'm going to teach you 4 of my strategies to start building your digital real estate portfolio, how to monetize it fast. I want you to become a digital real estate mogul, guys. That's the idea. I'm going to show you a simple way to automate so many pieces of your business it will almost feel too easy. And I know that statement has been said 100,000 times in the past by every single marketer you've probably ever listened to, but you have to believe me, this stuff is going to blow your mind, I promise. And then I'm going to cover a bunch of different ways you can make a ton of cash with this stuff with low impact and in some cases no sales at all. And that's the idea, guys. You can listen to anyone rant and rave about how much money they make with these strategies, but unless they're really going to, open up the blueprint and show you guys how to make money with this stuff, how to make a return on your investment, then at the end of the day, it's all talk. I want you to come with me and walk the walk together. So guys, join me for my free Wealth Building with Digital Real Estate webinar. There's no pitch, no sale. We're going to have a ton of fun. I'm going to show you 6 and 7-figure revenue generating strategies, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the Webby. Chat soon. Take care.